Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the UL-Monroe Warhawks, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Warhawks will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Texas Longhorns offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Unloads to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
The QB had all day to throw the football. That's the good news. The bad news is he couldn't find anybody open and couldn't deliver the ball to him. So let's see if they can get some chemistry going with the wide receiver and quarterback throughout this game.
Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Shows him the stiff arm. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Longhorns get enough for the first down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on...
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the UL-Monroe Warhawks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys and the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Booty. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
He'll pull it down and run. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
On the move to his left. Let's it fly. Working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cole. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Wants to throw. It's Moody. Coming at. That'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The give. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
I'll tell you, when I hear Texas football, I think about Bevo and I think about great running backs, man. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, Bijan Robinson. This dude seems like he's the next guy in that long list of game breakers at the position. He's got everything you look for in a great running back.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Give to the running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Caught near the sideline, it's fine. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll call his own number. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. You have to imagine we're going to see a bit more of these designed runs as this game goes on.
No doubt. This is a guy that can run it. He can throw it. So what do I do? How do I stop it? Do I play pass? Do I play run? I mean, it's very frustrating to try to stop this kind of guy, and you see the explosive capabilities and making it happen on his own.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they've pushed the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Arguably the game game of the week, fellas, with two top 25 teams locking horns. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To throw, it's Moody. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Getting deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Louisiana-Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle tackle penetrate. What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in to block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Catches it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for space. It's Baxter fighting off the defender. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Trying to get to it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Gets away from one. He's got space. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Spits it out to the back. He makes the grab. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
With the catch, it's Bolden. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. They're just about ready to kick it away. Texas. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Back to pass, it's Ewers. Dances away to buy time. Makes the catch on the left. Boy, he almost finished this half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
The Longhorns will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Louisiana-Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing the pressure in his face.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Moody. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Texas offense. Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Finds a crease at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really...
Estamos escutando, vocês estão me escutando?
They're up by 9 over Tennessee.
Deixa eu ligar, ativar o áudio aqui.
Anything big happens, you should know.
Thanks for the update on that.
Oi, oi, oi.
Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
Assim, tá saindo sim o áudio. Então, Cantinho, eu peguei o EA, né, a assinatura da EA. E aí tem o College 25. Aí eu baixei aqui, né, estamos jogando aí o College já, estamos numa situação ruim aqui. Ô, louco, cara, agora acertou uma corrida boa. Estamos numa situação ruim aqui do College, 3 derrotas, vamos conquistando a primeira vitória, porque é contra uma equipe que é muito ruim, né, os caras são muito ruins. E aparentemente já desistiram. Foda que tem muito jogo pela frente e os caras parecem que já desistiram. Porque eles estão jogando pior do que eles estavam no primeiro tempo. Mandar uma blitz que ele vai ser sacado. Ó, 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 sacado. Tá valendo a pena entrar a assinatura. Cara, se eu não me engano é R$25 mensal a assinatura do EA. E eu achei que tava valendo muito a pena, porque, pô, tem o NFL, né? Vou botar no pause aqui pra não atrapalhar. Tem o NFL 25, tem o College 25. Obviamente não tem o teste pros novos, né? Os 26. Tem um teste, mas o jogo em si não dá pra jogar, né? Só aquelas 10 horas de teste. Então, pra baixar mesmo e jogar o tanto que quiser, tem o College 25. Eu peguei aqui, tô até fazendo a série agora. Tem o NFL 25, eu já tinha, mas tem lá também. Tem o UFC 5, que eu já baixei, joguei pra caramba, não fiz live nem vídeo, mas eu já joguei pra caramba também. Eu até desinstalei já, porque já deu uma enjoada. Tem o EAWRC, que é um jogo de rally, e eu que particularmente gosto de rally, é um jogo foda pra caralho. Cara, você literalmente sente o carro no controle, é um jogo gostoso demais de jogar. Tem ele também na assinatura, tem o IFC 25 também, pra quem não tem também, quer pegar ele dar uma baratinha, tem a assinatura. E tem vários outros jogos, cara, tem vários outros jogos. Tem um de golfe, que eu particularmente tô querendo baixar, que aí lançou recentemente, e já tá aqui no catálogo deles, né? Eles acabaram de lançar o jogo, mas já tá aqui no catálogo, esse de golfe. Acho que porque não é muito popular, eles colocaram pra galera conhecer. Mas eu também tô querendo baixar depois pra dar uma jogadinha. Só 25 por tudo. Exatamente, só 25 pra tudo isso. E tem muitos outros jogos, é porque eu não sei se vai dar pra mostrar a tela aqui. Se eu sair do jogo aqui, fica a tela azul pra vocês, né? Deixa eu ver aqui, na live. Não, ele nem sai da tela do jogo, fica na tela do jogo. Então, vocês não conseguem ver, senão eu vou mostrar pra vocês. Fica a tela azul, agora que tá um pouco lento pra mim. Fica a tela azul. Mas é isso, tem muito jogo, tem muito jogo. Depois eu te mando uma foto pra tu ver os jogos, Cantil. Porque tem muito jogo bom lá, tem muito jogo bom. Compensa pra caramba, 25 se não me engano que eu tô pagando.
And the Warhawks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
Olha, quase bloqueei um punch. Bom, o jogo aqui, eu tenho medo do placar desse jogo, porque ele tem cara de que vai ser uns 80. Se eles continuarem jogando no ritmo que eles estão jogando, eles praticamente se entregaram, velho. Ai. Aí eu tava vendo a assinaturazinha da EA, aí eu vi esse tanto de coisa, falei, rapaz, você tá falando do college, se o jogo é bom? Cara, o jogo é maravilhoso, só que ele é mais difícil que o NFL. Eu tô apanhando pra caramba, ele é mais difícil. Jogando fora de casa então, nossa senhora, fica muito difícil, porque tem... Na parte superior direita da tela ali, fica aparecendo ali o nível que a torcida tá fazendo barulho e tal, tudo mais. E isso interfere diretamente no jogo. Quanto mais barulho o estádio fizer, mais difícil fica. E aí, quando eles fazem muito barulho mesmo, as linhas aqui, ó, por exemplo, eu escolhi a jogada, vou ver aqui qual a linha que todo mundo vai fazer. As linhas ficam tudo se mexendo, jogando pra lá, pra cá, muda. Não é a que tu escolheu, fica diferente. Cara, vira uma confusão danada. Sai. Mas, sim, o jogo em si é maravilhoso. É um jogo muito bom. A imersão do college, as cutscenes que dá essa imersão. Cara, muito bom. E os quarterbacks também, a grande maioria tem o áudiozinho gravado, igual eles falam na vida real, né? Igual na NFL. A NFL também tem o... Opa! No NFL também os quarterbacks têm a vozinha deles, os bordões, né? Igual o Dak Prescott fala, here we go! Tem também no jogo. E aqui também no college eles colocaram a mesma coisa. Pelo menos nos principais, né? Nos colégios menores eu não consegui... Até porque eu não conheço também todos, mas não consegui identificar o áudiozinho. Tem um áudio, mas não sei se é o original nos colégios menores. Mas nos colégios maiores tem. Inclusive aqui o Quinn Ewers, que é o quarterback do Texas Longhorns, que é o time que eu tô jogando, ele tem o áudiozinho dele. Praticamente desistiram da partida aí. Estão jogando pior no segundo tempo do que jogaram no primeiro. E estamos pontuando, né? Mas vale a pena, Cantil. O jogo é lindo. É maravilhoso. A defesa dos caras é muito ruim também, ó. Qualquer defesa que eu mandar aqui, eu não preciso me preocupar muito com a defesa. A defesa que eu fizer aqui, ó, praticamente saca o cara. Ih, primeira interceptação do jogo. Olha isso. Vou fazer o touchdown, não? Pra gente gastar esse tempo. Se bem que eu saí pela lateral, né? Eu devia ter caído no chão, feito slide. Ia ser um pick six. Eu queria. Era pra ter feito slide pra poder gastar o tempo ali. Eu saí pelo lateral. Uia, quase fui interceptado também. Outra coisa que acontece bastante aqui no college também, a máquina, é as jogadinhas rápidas. Acabaram de concluir a jogada, E eles já vêm rapidinho pra jogada ali. Nem aparece pra tu escolher qual defesa tu vai fazer. Tu tem que escolher ali, vai aparecer um menu do ladinho ali, tu vai apertar um botão que vai definir a tua defesa ali. Mas eles partem pro próximo ataque muito rápido ali. Mal dá tempo de pensar. E acontece bastante. Quando a torcida dos caras estão pressionando, então, fazendo barulho. Eles fazendo rapidinho, tu fica louquinho da cabeça, cara. É, gente. Vamos para 60 pontos aqui, né? E é isso. Aquele negócio de colocar jogadores reserva, tá ao ponto de colocar meu time reserva aqui pra terminar a partida, porque os caras muito ruim, mano, muito ruim. Nem parece que o meu time é um dos piores também. Pior que esse placar no colégio é realista, pois é. Quando, principalmente nesse quesito de uma escola grande, renomada, né, igual o Texas, e uma pequena, igual a deles aí, a de Louisiana. É bem comum, mas pô, eu tô me sentindo constrangido, cara. E o jogo anterior nós pegamos uma pancada também, nós tomamos um amasso. Ó, vai ser sacado de novo, sacado, sem proteção nenhuma. 4-3 é punch. Pô, eu tô esperando um 11 sacks, então, tu vê. Eu tô esperando um mano chamando que vai chamar pra jogar Rocket League. Mas se ele não chamar até acabar essa partida, eu vou puxar outra, então eu vou encerrar a live, porque eu faço uma partida por live. E já abro a outra na sequência para a próxima partida. Ih! Achei que ia. Isso aqui vai ser corrida. Não foi não. Me trollou o jogo. Olha essa hotline aqui. Vou esperar o relógio estourar ali. Estourar não, né? Ficar quase zerado para eu iniciar a jogada aqui. Alguém que não assistiu os outros episódios vai chegar aqui e falar assim: ah, tem que aumentar a dificuldade, tá muito fácil, não sei o que mas tá 3-0 nas derrotas ali, né? 0-3 no caso, 3 derrotas, é a primeira vitória do time, a gente sendo amassada nos outros jogos também. Então se eu aumentar a dificuldade aqui, quando eu pegar um colégio que for razoável igual eu peguei os outros aí, eu tô lascado, eu não dou conta. Então é isso, quando eu pego um colégio mais fraco igual a gente pegou agora, tem que amassar mesmo. Olha o Bevo. Lindão o Bevo, né, cara? Vamos lá, último quarto. Os caras têm mais um quarto pra apanhar aí. Não, o foda é que eles estão sendo tão ruins que por nenhum field goal eles não vão conseguir, cara. Que tristeza. As cutscenes são muito boas. Cara, é maravilhoso, velho. Vai pegar um jogo de rivalidade ou a abertura do jogo também. É muito da hora a abertura do jogo. As entradas das equipes ali. Vai ser sacado, filho. Solta a bola, cara. Pelo amor de Deus, que quarterback é você? Já teve 2 safety. Aqui já tá no risco de ter mais um. Ó, vamos dar uma blitz aqui, vai ser safety. Olha, correu, tá certo. Vou dar mais uma. Olha o safety, olha o safety. Terceiro safety. Cadê o canhãozinho? Não mostrou eles atirando no canhãozinho? Acho que depois tu... Ah, vai atirar ali agora no caso, né? Acabou até o tiro do canhão, mano. Ih! Ih! Toma! Vem também. Pick six. Coitada daquela orquestra tocando lá em cima. Toda vez que tem um first down ou touchdown estão tocando. Esses caras nesse tambor aí também tá pra furar o tambor. Jesus. O meu time inteiro vai estar na seleção da semana. Eles estão na terceira partida e vão continuar na terceira derrota. E eu, né? No começo eu falava, os caras estão com 2 derrotas, mas será que eles são ruins mesmo? E eu fiquei até com medo, pô. Eu fiquei assim, os caras estão com 2 derrotas e vencer da gente vai ser complicado. Mas aí já tô entendendo porque eles estão com 2 derrotas, agora 3, né? Porque é impossível virar esse placar. Incompleto. Pressionado de novo, ele tá pressionado o tempo inteiro aí. Não sei se eles passaram do meio de campo alguma vez. Não, no primeiro tempo passou, mas depois disso não sei se passaram ainda. Conseguiu? First down. Vai ser sacado. Tudo que ele andou pra frente, ele andou pra trás agora. Pô, mas ele não solta a bola também, né, velho? Ele já tinha que estar ligado. Se livra da bola. Ó, a defesa dele muito fácil de driblar ali.
They are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. He's looking to throw.
Sacar de novo.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk.
Coitado do moleque, mano.
It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here. Maybe
A defesa ali simplesmente não existe.
something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that.
Quase a
screen
sexta.
pass as it just never developed. The Warhawks decide to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. He's got great speed. And the return
Vai ser
is
draftado
stopped.
pra jogar pelo bairro. Se for.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
É, comemorando meu time aqui, mas também não são lá essas coisas não, viu? É que a gente pegou um colégio pior que nós hoje, mas nós também não estamos lá essas coisas não. Nossa!
The stop is made, but
Meu
this
Deus do
offense
céu.
is threatening.
Já vai, amigo. Senhora! Volta aqui, senhora! Ó! Nossa! Uau!
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling.
Ih, nem comemorou. Já foi direto pro chute.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Because that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty.
Que eu
on the
fui moleque,
kickoff
que eu
as the
fui
ball
moleque.
goes out of bounds. First down here for the offense. They're gonna throw
O narrador.
it.
Solta a bola, filho. Solta a bola, filho. Que isso, mano? Ele não solta a bola. Não basta ser ruim. Ele tem que ser muito ruim. Solta a bola, queridão. É só soltar essa bola. Tá vendo o perigo vindo? Joga no mato. Olha, ele tá vindo 2 caras vindo na direção dele e ele fica com a bola na mão. O punch foi horrível, né? O punch foi coisa de moleque ali. Vai ser sacado de novo. Olha lá, ele não solta a bola, amigão. Me ajuda a te ajudar. Vamos deixar o 2-minute warning agora agir. O relógio parou. Por que o relógio parou? Cara, eu nem sei quantos sacks. Só esse cara já fez 6 sacks hoje. Quantos sacks esse maluco já tomou? 2 minutes. We've reached the 2-minute warning and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Pressure coming. Throws to the tight end. Interceptado. Going the other way and he's got room. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Vamos gastar o tempo, né? Pra não humilhar tanto os coitados. Até minha avó joga mais, né, cara? Se botar eu, se botar você, se qualquer um aí. É porque os caras já desistiu também, né, velho? Placar tá 83-0. Os caras estão com vontade pra jogar ainda? Não estão, né, velho? Os caras não tá mais nem aí. Convenhamos. Cara, se eu te falar que ele foi sozinho, eu apertei pra poder tocar o primeiro e eu não mexi mais nenhum analógico. E o maluco foi direto pra endzone. A máquina tá castigando a própria máquina, porque dessa vez eu nem queria. Eu nunca vi isso em toda a minha vida. Que massacre, cara. Pesquisar no Google qual foi.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go through.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pass hits, picked off. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Texas!
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Boston College is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Chestnut Hill for a long time. They're up by 26 over Michigan State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Big 1st down sack for the defense brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week of practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good.
And he's running in the open. Touchdown Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle it down. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it near midfield. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.